It's not as if she were a maniac, a raving thing. She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
A great way to unsettle your audience is to have your killer, or victim, speak in a voice that isn't theirs, whether it's a false voice or simply an assumed voice.
And even if what we're saying is hypothetical, we know enough not to go through with this, right?
I think that's the smart move.
Okay, so tell David whatever you need to. Tell him one of her servos stopped working. Break something if you have to. Just do not let her out of the lab.
Whatever you say, Jim. You're the boss.
In Megan, the title character has an AI replicate the voice of Gemma's coworker to gather information near the end of the second act.
I'm just some cunt using your son's voice to make you afraid.
I know.
In Adarksong, an evil entity speaks to the main character, Sophia, unseen through a door, using the voice of Sophia's dead son to scare her.
Ma'am, we've detected a door alarm.
Yeah, the back door of my house is open.
Are you alone in the house, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you sure?
What?
Are you sure you haven't let something inside, Rose?
In Smile, an evil entity talks to main character Rose through a phone by initially disguising itself as a dispatcher. This trope doesn't always need to be done to trick another character.
We'll be here. All of you? But wait, I thought...
They're not all gonna make it. Some will die, and there's nothing I can do that will stop it.
Hey, I didn't say it.
In Get It Done, the 137th episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the devil-like entity The First Evil assumes the appearance of Buffy's dead ward, and speaks with her voice to repeat her cynical words back at her. Similar to a false voice, sometimes it's chilling to hear another person's voice coming out of a different body, especially if you highlight the cognitive dissonance between voice and vessel.
Show me Reagan and I'll loosen one of the straps.
Can you help an old altar boy, Father?
Your mother's in here with his cars. Would you like to leave a message?
In The Exorcist, once possessed, Regan doesn't speak with a false voice. She speaks with the voice of the demon possessing her, but the demon is using her to speak with its real voice, rather than a false voice. Thus the distinction. The frightening incongruity comes from a man's voice coming out of a little girl.
Mummy! Oh, Mummy! Oh, Mummy!
Oh, somebody's poor departed child. I wonder whose.
I can't find Frederica.
She's lost her dog.
In Night of the Demon, a psychic speaks with the voices of various different types of people. Even though the spirits aren't malevolent, the incongruity is chilling. This is also a very budget-friendly way to spook your audience, since it only really takes speaking to a voice recorder. You only need some additional ADR to match the recorded speech up with the movements of the actor's lips saying the dialogue.